So for today, we're going to be looking at the magician set that we got for the Festival of the Lost. If you guys don't know, this is the mage set that we all voted for. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. I'm particularly more fond of the good mage set than the like edgy mage set, just because you guys will see my opinion skyrockets when we get to the Titan, because the Titan's the only one that got the good mage set, which I think is kind of tragic because all of those sets were really good. And honestly, whoever voted for the edgy one, this is your fault. We got really bad sets because you wanted to be edgy, and honestly, I don't even think they translated well into the game. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about how it looks, how it shaders, my personal thoughts, and overall just what I'm going to be doing with the armor. Now, that being said, I've already done the class specific armor sets. I just have to record them and then do the audio, but they will most likely be coming out this week. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help, because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification, because it also does help. Other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, we're going to be looking at the Hunter's Cataclysmic Spellbinders set. I'm gonna be honest, I am not the biggest fan of this set. I think the cloak is cool. The fact that it's connected to the actual like hat is not really cool in my opinion. I think the helmet's probably gonna be the best piece. The helmet and the chest piece, I think both of them are amazing. The arms are cool. It's hard to combine it with other things, and the boots I think are the worst piece. And I say that not in the sense that like I hate this set. It's the pants. Honestly, I think the pants is kind of weird. I have a big problem when there's like no armor on the thighs or anything. It's just like pants, because then it's like, oh, well, you have armor on, well, very minimal armor, but armor nonetheless on the like knees and the ankles, and then nothing up until the left side of the hip, which I guess whatever. So yeah, I'll just show you how it shaders right now, so that way I can just keep talking about it, because I'm honestly not the biggest fan of this armor. I think it looks like decent, and I mean I'm like very sparing with that. Like, it looks really cool with like the chest piece and the helmet. I think those pieces are like magnificent. I really do like it. Specifically the helmet, I think is going to be so cool, especially when you get the seasonal ornaments from the season pass, because then you can make a Scorn set, and it's gonna look really cool. The set that I ended up using for the helmet was the not Girl Falcons, the arms with the metal pieces from Forsaken, Shards of Galanor. I ended up using these Shards of Galanor with the actual Shards of Galanor pants as well, and it looks pretty cool. My only gripe about it is I don't have any of the seasonal ornaments, because I've not been playing Destiny 2, like not even a little bit. It's pretty crazy. I do think I'm going to be playing a lot of it this week, just because I do want to get some of the Festival of the Lost stuff, even though my heart tells me I should be leveling up in World of Warcraft because it's fun right now. But from the shadering, hopefully you guys will see that it's just the pants I just don't like a lot. Like, not only does it shader differently to the other cloth that the arms and chest piece have, but it's just overall not a good fit in my opinion. It's not good at all. So let me know what you guys think about the Hunters. As for the Titans, dog, when I tell you, you guys ate well, I really mean it. I think you guys won. The only piece that I don't like is the helmet. Even then, like, I still see people can make some cool things with it, because it's not necessarily bad. It's just not my cup of tea. But dog, when we get to the other pieces, arms I think are fire, symmetrical as well, which you love to see. Boots, same thing. The best piece in my opinion, both pieces in my opinion, are the chest piece and the mark. They made it look like he's wearing a robe, or her, and I fucking love that. I love that they did this, because now I can combine both of these and it's gonna look like a robe, which is exactly what I did for my example set. Bro, when I tell you this set is a banger, it shaders really well as well. Like, that's something that I really appreciate. Now granted, there is some off coloring here, like a really weird amount, specifically the shoulder pads. The top is gonna be the off color, but then there is some main color in between that. The pants, specifically the kneecaps, take an off color as well. And that is really it. I mean, to be fair, the mark has the off color for like the metal pieces on the actual cloth. I don't really care about that too much, if I'm being quite honest. Honestly, the main thing that I'm like just here trying to maintain is the fact that this shit is fire. Like, this is a really, really cool set. When it comes to shadering, I think my favorite thing about it is just the fact that everything shaders really well. To be fair, yeah, there is some off coloring, like I said, but overall, shaders super good, especially the chest piece and the mark. I love how they shader, because a lot of the not flail, the like, I forget what they're called. Oh my god! But like the little like strands of cloth on the chest piece and the mark look really cool. Shader really cool. The plates look really cool. Like, overall, this is the best set. I'm sorry, Warlocks. Yours does look pretty cool, but I'm like, for me personally, when I saw this armor, I was more initially drawn to, well, I can't speak for past Tony because I don't remember what I said, but I can definitely say I wanted, actually, no, I did want the, yeah, I did want the good magician set for the hunters, but I knew the edgy one was going to win because I know my people. But the good warlock or the good mage set was just way better, just because it had a lot of cool pieces. Like, to Titans, I'm so happy they won because I wasn't the biggest fan of the edgy set, and honestly, now that we see it in 3D, it translates so much better. So yeah, hunters, we definitely lost out on this one because I definitely don't think ours is good. Titans, y'all won for sure. And then last but not least, we have the Cursed Arcana set for the warlocks. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it's not the worst set in the world. I think it's a little bit better than the hunters, but not like super duper crazy. It's like barely edging the hunters out, which does mean the hunters lost. That being said, not by much, because the helmet I think is the worst piece. And I'm gonna say that for anything that has that hat. I just don't like it. Mostly because we don't have a lot of armor that's this edgy. I mean, to be fair, we do have a few pieces, but this is my problem when people vote for armor like this. It's like the warlocks had a really good armor set for the good warlock set. This one's just like not the greatest in my opinion. The chest piece I think is the best piece by far. Best piece. Granted, I wish the chest piece didn't have that, like the cloth having like been ripped apart and showing armor in on the bottom. I think that's kind of crazy, or I think that's kind of lame. I think the arms are cool. I think the boots are pretty cool. I actually think the bond's pretty cool as well, which is wild. But overall, I'm like very much whatever's on this armor. Again, I think the good armor, the good mage armor was just way better. We had a lot of pieces that we could have utilized in other sets, but instead people wanted this edgy set, which doesn't go that well with a lot of pieces. And if you ever wonder like how I see armor, it's, and I've said this before, but I see armor in a pieces rather than a set, because I usually just use pieces from a whole set, not the whole thing itself, because I don't like to do that. I think that's corny. So when I see a set, I immediately see, okay, like what pieces can I utilize for other sets? And that's why I like the good mage better for all of the classes, because there's pieces that I would be able to utilize way better. Because like, for example, the hunter set would be way better. Specifically the good mage set would be way better because it had pieces that I could utilize in a knight set. Same thing for the warlocks, same thing for the titans. Titans, definitely I'm going to be using knightly sets for that one. But that's just to explain like why I don't like the evil sorcerer set, because it's very specific to this armor set rather than the good mage, where you could use it in pretty much a lot of things because it goes well with a lot of things. So overall, hopefully that was enough talking for me, so that way you guys can see how it shaders, because I personally stopped caring about this armor once we saw it come out for in the 3D aspect, because I was hoping like maybe it doesn't translate well for 2D, but like in 3D it's just like whatever's. Honestly, yeah, let me know if you regret your decision of voting. I definitely think hunters, we lost. This set does not look good at all. I mean, granted, the helmet and the chest piece are cool. Everything else I just don't really give two shits about. Titans, you guys won. I don't feel the need to talk about it. I probably will talk about the armor in a later video. We'll go in deep depth of what I would have done with the armor if it had come out, because dog, the hunter one is very devastating to me, like for real. Like I'm gonna look it up right now and I'm gonna be really mad. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about the armor sets in the comments below. I will most likely be talking about this armor set what we missed out, because hunters, we missed out. We definitely missed out on some pieces that could have been amazing. And it's just very unfortunate because I'm looking at the old armor sets right now. And honestly, at this point, I think Bungie needs to let us choose which one is free and which one is paid. I think that would be the best choice going forward. Make 2 armor sets, and one of them being free and the other one being spent for money. Because I definitely think we lost out. Hunters, we lost out, dude. The chest piece. I'm gonna talk about it because I'm looking at both armor sets right now. And I definitely think Bungie needs to give us that option, because I feel like we need more from events, because that's another video I'm going to be talking about. But let me know what you guys think about the armor sets in the comments below. I definitely would like to talk about it, because I do think some people might be regretting their decision, because I was all in for the good mage set, and unfortunately we only got one of those. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. I'll see you guys later.